I'm likable.
Yeah.
I know I am.
No, you have friends.
The kids like me.
Right,
Teddy likes me.
Teddy likes you.
My dad hates me.
Not that again.
We've seen Bob thrive in a group setting, so why exactly doesn't he make many friends?
Maybe you could branch out a bit.
I'll try.
I'm the Bobist, and today I'll be diving into the couple reasons I think that Bob is just a bit too devoid of friendship compared to the rest of the family. For this video, I'll be taking a look at Bob's relationships and interactions to see if we can hone in on precisely why it's so difficult for him to maintain a relationship outside of his marriage. I'm wearing a Bob's Burger shirt today, guys, but we'll try and make it through the crisis. Let's get started.
You're pretty good with that spatula. How old are you?
14.
Oh, wow. You're like a prodigy.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, I guess.
That tickles. I like it.
Now, I've spoken about this point in my Bob Belcher versus Beethoven video. Guys, watch The Great North. It's great, I promise. And if you're on the fence about it, watch this video. It's pretty convincing. Bob is a sort of extrovert trapped in an introverted body, and like I mentioned in that video, I think it has a lot to do with his upbringing. Bob has a very estranged relationship with his father, and for good reason.
Well, good luck. I give it 3 months.
I'm gonna go inside.
You're a lot fatter than I was at your age.
Gotta go.
Aw, cute kid. So you named him Gene, huh? Is it too late to change that?
I'm gonna leave now.
But this is your house.
That's okay.
Even more than that, with Bob's mom Lily dying at a young age, a lot of household and vocational responsibility had to be shared with Bob more than they otherwise would be. This caused Big Bob to force Little Bob to do a lot more work than a child should have to. You know, do we talk enough about how Bob is a straight up junior? Should we start calling him BJ or Bijou? The unfortunate facts about Bob's early life are made even worse when you consider that he's an only child. So having rare social interaction without anyone but your dad outside of school will be kinda tough for any kid.
Fetch, Mr. Doglovich.
Get back to work, Bob.
Die!
Get back to work, Bob.
Oh my God. Lynn, I just realized something. I had a bad childhood.
Yeah, I know. Look at how you stand. People who had good childhoods don't stand like that.
Now that's not to say he's had no social life. I mean, we've seen him have dates or interact with the likes of Barbara Bunkley or Ramona from season 15.
I'm here with my dad, who's getting in a nice nap.
Well, I'm gonna go get popcorn. You want popcorn? I mean, I'm not gonna buy it for you. Just I buy mine at the same time as you buy yours.
Okay.
But neither of those situations were favorable, considering that no sooner than he met Ramona, she was moving away, and Barbara...
I got you this corsage. It goes really nice with your other corsage.
Yeah, Kurt gave it to me.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Kurt.
what's up?
Sorry, I didn't know how to tell you. I thought this would be easiest.
Yeah, this is really easy, Becky. Thanks.
Oh, well, I'll see you inside.
Great belt.
Great neck.
What'd you say?
No, nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
With work being the majority of Bob's leisure time, he developed a clear love of cooking, so a lot of his creativity went into the craft.
Henry, I present to you, baby, you can chive my car burger. Sour cream, chives, and little fried pickle wheels on the sides that make it look like a car. Vroom, vroom.
But yet again, Big Bob's awful parenting crept its way into even that, stifling Bob's creativity out of nothing more than sheer jealousy.
What'd you order?
The usual, but this looks okay. I like cars.
Try it, Henry. You might like it.
Don't tell him what to eat, Junior. He didn't order that. He's a tuna melt man. Look at him.
I'll take a bite. I'll eat the wheel.
Hey, it's my burger car. Get off.
It's nobody's burger car. We'll make you a tuna melt. Just everybody shush. As the last time I get my prostate checked.
Childhood and teen years are a very formative time where the bonds that are made can easily shape the adult you turn out to be. And I believe that's a major reason as to why Bob is such a great father. He doesn't want his children to suffer the same kind of childhood that he had to.
And that box of toys?
Horrible toys.
Yes, horrible toys made me realize that I never had any fun. So I want you to go out and have the summer and the childhood that I never had.
I'm more of an indoor boy. I can't defend myself. I've been declawed.
Gene.
So between Bob's personal relationships veering astray and his relationship with his father going awry, it's easy to understand why an optimistic outlook on bonding with people can be overshadowed by a history of resentment.
Come on. You want to be partners or what?
No?
What'd you just say?
I said no. I could never be partners with you. I want to express myself in the kitchen, and when I say that, he makes this weird sound. That sound! What is that?
At the end of it all, with the little bonds that we've seen him have in the way that they did, on top of Big Bob's restrictive nature, that Bob is anything more than socially crippled, enough to even find a wife is nothing short of cartoon sorcery.
He crushed that fly guy with a rock.
Yeah,
Seems kind of harsh, just because he was a little different.
but it's not like he was ever gonna be Mr. Tons of Friends.
I'd be friends with him.
Yeah?
Sure, if he promised to, like, not land and poop when we hang out.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Why are you staring, Bob?
Teddy, I want to say something. I guess maybe I thought you were lonely, but you're really not at all. You make friends wherever you go, and you're so interested in people all the time. I'm never interested in people. I don't like people that much. I don't really like that about myself, and I guess I really admire that about you.
Oh, thanks.
I know that Teddy is pretty much Bob's only friend, but I'm gonna hold off on talking about their dynamic for another video because I got some choice words. But for now, let's hammer out this topic. As I mentioned in the previous entry, Bob is an extrovert trapped in an introverted body, and there are a host of examples that prove this point. But due to the unfortunate circumstances mentioned before, he refuses to unshackle himself.
So, what do you want to do?
Maybe we should do something actually fun.
Sleep?
No, Bob, listen, this is gonna sound a little crazy, but I think we should go out.
Out of the room?
No, out of the house.
But that's where our main girl Linda comes in. I feel she recognizes that Bob is a ball of fun that's tightly wound, and if she can manage to poke at its bindings, he'll roll free. Take for example the episode Purple Rain Union. In the episode, Linda gets an invitation to her high school reunion, but is none too excited because of a less than pleasant memory.
We're the Tatas, and we're gonna rock ya. We like to cha-cha and eat potatoes.
Bob is happy with that result because he hates reunions, most likely due to the overabundance of people in attendance.
Mom, time out. This is your big chance. Don't hide your tatas under a bush. You've got to get the band back together and play at the reunion.
Tina, shush! Sorry, but reunions are horrible.
After Linda fantasizes in the shower about her redemption arc, she decides to take Tina's advice and attend, forcing Bob to come along with her.
Bob, I changed my mind. I want to go to the reunion now.
Yeah.
Crap!
This was made even more to Bob's dismay because he just so happened to get a pimple on the day of the reunion. But this unfortunate twist of fate is actually what helped Bob unwind and completely enjoy himself at the reunion.
Derek, I'm ruining it, buddy! It's a fish! I was nervous about my pimple, but I was brave and I came here anyway, and I'm having the time of my life.
Okay, yeah. I already got the inspirational speech from Jen, okay? That's all right, I'm fine.
Oh, alright, well, I'm gonna go back with my friends then.
This is but one of many examples I've covered on the channel of Bob showing unbridled enjoyment for something he thought he'd not be into. But he's been continuously shown to thrive in a group setting, alluding that if he'd only unrestrict himself, that creative boy that never had a chance would have chances of a lifetime. On the flip side of things, however, the one time that he was actually excited to be a part of a group setting, he was let down in a way that he never could have seen coming.
All right, the big burger meetup.
Yep, the first annual gathering of the North Atlantic burger lovers.
It's also the first gathering of Bob and Linda's privates in a hotel room in years.
That and Burger Bob finally gets to meet all his friends from the message board.
Who's Burger Bob?
Me, it's my online handle.
So just went with the first idea, huh?
These people are more than just online usernames that I share burger tips with. It's a community. They're my people.
Bob attends the convention of Burgermeisters, and due to his lack of understanding of online etiquette, he gets the coldest shoulders possible.
Hey, Beaver Sutherland, it's me, Burger Bob.
So where's your oversized luggage?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm saying it took big balls to show up at this conference. Big balls!
Big balls? I don't have those. Why wouldn't I show up here?
Maybe because all your posts are either crapping on us amateurs or you're bragging about your flashy restaurant.
Well, that's crazy. I don't do that.
I asked you how to get rust off a cast iron skillet, and you say, don't let it get rusty in the first place. All caps.
I was just kidding around.
Then why didn't you write LOL or JK or using emoticon?
I don't know how to use those things.
So come on.
Let's get out of here before Burger Bob yells at us with his caps lock key.
Wait,
Blocked.
Oh, hey, where'd everyone go?
Nobody likes me.
I hated this B-plot so much because it's rare that we see Bob happy to do something outside of working. I really wanted it to go well for him, but alas. Now I want to take a moment to get a little personal here. I was bullied a lot, mostly in middle school, and it was never because I was gay or anything. I was surprisingly never bullied for that reason. But I've always been a pretty intelligent guy. My classmates were jealous of me answering all the questions and being on the honor roll. They frequently say things like, he think he's smarter than everybody, and yeah, I was, but I didn't really think much of it. My point here is that I was never a fighter and hated the idea of it. The only person I ever really physically fought was my sister, and she might have won a couple. Love you, honey. When you compare the likes of Homer, Peter, and Randy Marsh, you realize that Bob's also not a fighter by any means. So seeing them throw those olives at him and laughing about it resonated with me in a very empathetic way. It reminded me of those moments I'd be sitting at my desk having things randomly thrown at me, and I was never brave enough to do anything about it. So if there was anything good I can say about that B-plot, it'd be that I'm so glad Linda decided to go with him. They were half-ass bullying him, and I can't imagine how that whole ordeal would have gone if he was there alone. Things like this are what I feel exacerbates Bob's dislike for keeping people close, because all I see when I watch that episode is that boy left standing at the bottom of those stairs all those years ago. The same boy who was insecure in the fact that friend is a word that he was familiar with, but not one that he could tell many stories of. And it's for this reason that Bob holds so dearly the people that matter to him most.
Nothing makes me happier than cooking again and again. But nothing makes me happier than them.
Hey guys, thanks so much for sitting through all of this again. I know I'm not the suavest of YouTube daddies, but I try to clean up one eye crust at a time. Do you guys actually like this thing, or was it too distracting the entire time? I actually recently bought them, and it was for Christmas. I don't really celebrate holidays, to be frank, but I wanted something to improve my setup. Also, I noticed that you can't see as much of the stuff on my shelf because this wide body is kind of blocking it. So I don't know if I want to keep it or put things back. So let me guys know what you think. I'm the Bobiston. If you're new to the channel, I want to give you a welcome and ask that you please take your shoes off. This is a clean channel, okay? Catch you on the next one.